equation 1 and equation 2 we have. Let us add these equation 1 and equation 2. We will get 1 upon omega 1c minus omega 1l plus omega 2l minus 1 upon omega 2c is equal to 2 times r. This is from equation 1 and 2. Let us add them together, we will get this thing. Now let us collect L terms together. So we will have omega 2 minus omega 1L inside one bracket plus again collect 1 by C terms. So 1 upon C 1 upon omega 1 minus 1 upon omega 2 is equal to 2 times R. Take LCM here. So we will get omega 1 dot omega 2 in the denominator, and in the numerator we will have omega 2 minus omega 1. Okay. Now this is labeled as equation number 6. We have to use some shortcuts. Okay. So we know at resonance frequency omega r square is equal to 1 upon LC. That is, we want to replace this 1 by C. Okay. So we can write 1 upon C is equal to L multiplied by omega r square. Also we know omega 1 dot omega 2 is equal to omega r square. This is from equation number 3. Okay. So replace these two terms and come to the next equation. After replacing in equation number 6, 1 by C by omega r square L and omega 1 omega 2 by omega r square, we get this equation number 7. Okay. Now here omega r square will get cancelled. These are similar terms and we are left with first bracket similar to the second bracket, that is omega 2 minus omega 1 into L. So first and second bracket are same. Now we can add them together. Right hand side will be as it is, that is 2r. So we get new equation as 2 into omega 2 minus omega 1 L is equal to 2 times r. Okay, from these steps. Now 2 will get cancelled and we will have omega 2 minus omega 1 is equal to, this L will be shifted in the denominator, r by L. Label this as equation number 8. These are angular frequencies. So convert it into regular frequencies. So we will get f2 minus f1 is equal to r upon 2 pi L. This is nothing but equation number 9. So this f2 minus f1 is now our bandwidth. So we can write down bandwidth is equal to r upon 2 pi L hertz. This is the final expression for bandwidth. Okay. We got final equation for bandwidth. So we know f2 minus f1 is equal to r upon 2 pi L. This is the final expression for bandwidth. Now we know, if we refer the graph of bandwidth that we have drawn at the first of this lecture, fr frequency is at the center of f2 and f1. So this total distance is r upon 2 pi L. So if this distance is divided into two parts, this will be r upon 4 pi L. So fr minus f1 left hand side will be r upon 4 pi L. Therefore this gives us lower cutoff frequency f1 is equal to, shift this f1 in the right hand side, this term will be in the left hand side, fr minus r upon 4 pi L. This is called as lower cutoff frequencies. Similarly, right hand side of the graph, f2 minus fr will be r upon 4 pi L. Let us shift this fr in the right hand side. So we will get upper cutoff frequency fr is equal to, upper cutoff frequency f2 is equal to fr plus r upon 4 pi L. This is called as upper cutoff frequency. So if in some numerical they are asking us to calculate lower cutoff and upper cutoff frequencies, providing r values, L values and bandwidth, we can easily calculate this using these formulas. Similarly, if we divide equation number 9 by fr, divide both the sides by resonant frequency fr, we get f2 minus f1 upon fr is equal to r upon 2 pi L divided by fr. So f2 minus f1 is nothing but bandwidth. Let us write bandwidth here. Bandwidth upon fr is equal to r upon 2 pi fr dot L. Now 2 pi fr is nothing but omega r. So we are written r upon omega r dot L is equal to bandwidth upon fr, that is resonant frequency. We know formula for Q. Q is nothing but omega L by R. Okay. So this R upon omega L can be replaced by 1 upon Q. So we can write bandwidth upon Fr is equal to 1 upon Q. Therefore, we can derive relation between Q, bandwidth and resonant frequency. So we can ultimately write Q is equal to Fr upon bandwidth. This is also very important expression. Let us label it as equation number 10. This is useful for solving many numericals. Okay.